Hey everyone, how you doing? Welcome back to San Fierro San Andreas' narrative walkthrough. Now that we are done with the lists, we can go on and start doing the races. Now I know this is another kind of big, long type of side mission thing, but it's a lot more fun than the exports and imports. So you'll see that you are have all these different races that you can choose from. Now there's technically four different racing locations throughout the map. This is the racing maps in San Fierro. Okay, yeah, load up there. It'll take a little time, I guess, to load there. So this first race, the way I'm going to do this is this first race right here. I'm just going to kind of let it play out normally, just to show you all how it's supposed to work out. Which, you know, we've done races before in the past, a few times I think, and so it should be easy enough to, you know how to go about things. But just to kind of show you what it is, like, you know, at the top you have your position. This one is 1 out of 6. Obviously we're driving Sanchez bikes, and you have a timer which is counting up, so you don't have to worry about beating a timer. All you have to worry about is finishing in first place. So of course on the maps that you can choose from, it'll show you the location, or the direction, I guess, or the race path, I guess you could say is the race path of where you'll be going, where you'll be driving through. So this one, obviously you're going through a lot of back roads on the Sanchez, but you know, Sanchez is built for these kind of roads, so you shouldn't have too much of an issue controlling it as you go along. Just, as always, be careful. Look at the radar. That's the biggest thing, is looking at the radar to see kind of what's coming up next. You know, the blue right there is the water, so be careful whenever you hit a bridge. You don't want to hit one of those posts and fall and, you know, knock yourself into the water, because then you'll get disqualified and you'll have to start over from the beginning. So always try to stay first. Now, about the AI on this is not that smart. They will bump into things. You know, they'll just try to follow, not really a direct path, but they'll try to swerve around things as best as they can. But if they do become too fast and careless, which can happen a lot in all these races, they'll crash into things, which will easily knock you into first place. So you don't have to worry too much if you are not in first for a little while, but you know, once you get to the end, you definitely want to get in first. And you see position first, new best time, 1 minute 47 seconds. I'm sure there's people who get a lot faster than me, but as long as you get first, that's the big point of all these races, obviously. And you'll see now that it updated the stats here. So dirt bike danger, yeah, it shows the track distance, your best time, best results. So you'll know which ones you finished, because the ones that you didn't do, it'll say NA or not available, whatever. So this one, also kind of backroading with these little, oh, I forget what the vehicles are called, but you're seeing what I'm doing here, though, is as soon as I hit the first marker, I went ahead and sped up each race. And you can kind of make a shortcut through certain paths. Just be careful, do not fall off that edge there, because I almost did that. Yeah, you can make little shortcuts as long as it looks good to you. Like I said, just judging by the screen and by what's on the radar. This one, yeah, you'll be going through some water, but make sure you get into the shallow waters there. It shouldn't be too difficult, but it's, and this one is, I think it's kind of like a 4-wheel drive type of thing. Maybe not. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing for every race. Is as soon as I pass the first marker of the race, I'm gonna speed it up, and then at the end of the race, as soon as I pass the marker before the finish line, I'm gonna bring it back to its normal timing, or normal speed, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so that was Bandito County, which is 2.02 miles. The next one is Go karting. Excuse me. Yeah, this one is annoying to me. Thankfully, it's kind of a shorter race, but this one does. You know, the go karts do have. Oh, floating person. All right. Do have 4-wheel drive. Go karts. The go kart does have 4-wheel drive. Does have 4-wheel drive. So it is very sensitive. So you just have to keep that in mind. Your turns will be very sharp. So barely like tap on the left stick in order to get this going. Of course, you're going through up and down the roads of San Fierro, but it's still a fun thing. Like I said, it's fun. This one could be a little more annoying. Be careful with the trash cans there, because it will knock you off, but or not knock you off, but like spin you out, I guess. But yeah, this one is a little more fun, and obviously you'll see the arrows in the markers, as you go through and pointing towards the general direction of the next checkpoint. Like I said, general direction, not which turn you should make, just the general direction. So again, always keep an eye on your radar, and it'll show the red blip of where the next marker's at. Alright, and so the next one is San Fierro Fast Lane, 1.64 miles. Yeah, I kind of did a little cut there because I waited too long on that. Anyway, this one, obviously you'll be in some cars here, but going through San Fierro once again. And now, with these, you can try and knock your competitors out if you want, like spinning them out, doing the PIT maneuver. What does PIT stand for? Can anyone answer that? What does PIT stand for? I'm just gonna keep saying the PIT maneuver. Trying to knock them out, spin them out, in order for you to get into first place. But do be careful though with anything else along the road, because it could obviously spin you out as well, like it just happened there with the simple street lamp. But also remember, vehicles, okay, this one I guess they're a little smarter, but sometimes they just kind of spin out on their own. They're a little stupid, the AI, so you do want to be, you don't have to focus too much on trying to spin them out, just kind of focus on getting to your destinations, to your markers. So, yep, next one is the San Fierro Hills. This one is kind of a long one, and excuse me again. You kind of tell when the races are almost done. I think we have like one more after this, but usually the a race would normally be like really long, I guess. The last race of each one. Of course, you don't have to do them in order. You do them in any order you want, and like I said, you'll know which one you did because it'll have the results on the race selection screens. So if there's NA, that means you haven't done the race yet. So do it. But of course, we need to do all races, obviously, for 100% completion. But once again, as I said, this is fun enough. Now this one, I almost forgot about this. This one I had to do this one twice because on that road that we just went through that followed along the river line, there was one of those like road signs, like the making a turn here. Yeah, like the yellow ones with the black squiggly line on it. Yeah, this one, okay, obviously the AI is stupid with this. Yeah, they'll fall off the edge, so you don't have to worry too much about them passing you. But I ran into one of those road signs and it completely flipped my car, and it landed on its hood and blew up, and I had to start this one over again. But this is the second time I'm doing it, and yeah, doing just fine on this one. So it should be easy enough because of those hills. Like I said, your competitors will be driving off it more than likely. And yeah, I don't even see them trying to come up. Yeah, they're way back here, I guess. All right, and then should have, I think, one more. Yep, Country Endurance. Obviously, this one looks like the longest one, 6.68 miles. This one I think is on, oh gosh, kind of goes between, is it vehicle? Yeah, okay, these are vehicles, but I think some of it's on dirt roads. I don't remember exactly. Some of it's on dirt roads, maybe, but I think most of it should be on, normal paved roads, if I remember correctly. And now this one, of course, I messed up a lot because I was trying to spin them out at the beginning, but like I said, it was just screwing me over in the end. So eventually, I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna pass you all. And yeah, there's a lot of straight paths in this race. So like this one right here, just speed up until you get close to the end, and then start putting on those brakes and pulling the handbrake to, and don't ramp off that ledge there. But yeah, this one again is not too bad because there's just plenty of straight paths here. Big turns. I mean, there are a lot of turns, but between the turns, there's a lot of straight paths, I guess you could say. Of course, be careful for the bridges. Don't fall in the water. Obvious stuff, but it's just, little tips, tricks, hints, helpful guide stuff, narrative guide stuff that I do to try to help you all complete this game and get that 100% completion that we are striving for in the end. Let's see. This should be nearing the end, I think. I'm hoping. Well, no, let's see. We still have to... Yeah, like I said, this is a lot of winding Too bad we can't just ramp down, right? And just go directly to the end. Oh, there we go. So we are almost here, all the way back at San Fierro, kind of where we started off at almost, I think. Just about, yeah. There we go. Hey, ha! So that is actually it for the San Fierro races. And you can always replay the races to try and beat your best time, if you'd like, if you'd wish. I don't think there's a monetary reward for it, but you know, I guess it's kind of the bragging rights thing, which again I don't really care much about. I just want to get, you know, show first, you know, for each one. And now, like I said, the races are still going to be there, but yeah, that'll actually be it, I believe, for that. As for the stats, you'll be at 60.43% towards 100% completion after completing those. So that is it for this video, everyone. I love you all. Peace out and goodbye.